Guys, this is Jody with Admin Remix, and in this article, we are going to give you 11 tip solution strategies to tell you why fixed IT asset tracking is the best solution for you. So what exactly is fixed asset tracking? Well, it's how you know your location, condition, and the status of any of your physical assets that you may have. Industries all over are using fixed asset tracking, whether you're in manufacturer, transportation, schools, construction. It doesn't matter what kind of company you have, fixed assets are something that you may have. And using one centralized location for all of your tracking needs is the best thing for you. What kind of information gets tracked? Standard information about your assets using your description of the asset, your model of your asset, history of either usage, assets location, their identifying numbers, maybe your serial numbers, barcodes, dates of purchase, and the years in operation, your maintenance history, and also the depreciation of your asset. All of your information of any of this can be stored into your centralized location. So some of the strategies for finding great asset tracking management is to identify what you need to track. Integrating a fixed asset management into your company's daily routine can help your employees make sure that they're using assets that are well serviced, well maintained, and aren't depreciating too quickly. If they're using something that's not well maintained, it may make their production slower, which will make your cost rise. Consider the full project management lifecycle. So you need to know what exactly your project is going to consist of. That way you can make sure that you buy assets that are going to be maintained for the life of that project, or at least that can be serviced for the life of that project. Visibility with reporting the analytics functionality. Executives or whoever is in charge of that asset should be able to access important information on demand and able to make data-driven decisions. Fixed asset tracking can also help them keep an eye on most of the important metrics, including equipment tracking, eliminate ghost assets. Now, some of the products that you have that may be saying that they are available may actually be lost or stolen. So we need to eliminate those ghost assets by making them deactivated so that we are no longer putting them on the production line saying that we have them available, and then we can budget for the things that we really do need. Determine responsibility for assets. You may have a lot of assets in your business, so you may need more than one person in charge of things. So make sure that you put one or two people, if you have a small business, that's in charge of it, or you may have to have a whole department in charge of your assets. Another option is for your company to track those assets that are of importance first. An asset importance can be based on a number of factors, including its sensitivity, critical value, or the compliance replacement. Track your assets routinely. Without regular asset tracking, your company may suffer financial losses. You could be so overwhelmed when your assets are inadequate to meet the demands of your customers or clients. So it's really important that you keep the amount of assets that you actually have, as well as the number of assets recorded in your books, and get rid of those ghost assets. Reduce cost and increase accountability. If you don't have a centralized system to track your assets, there's a high possibility that improper assets and poor handling. By tracking your assets carefully, you always know where each asset is, the condition it's in, and the employee or department that is currently responsible for it. Accountability really comes in to help reduce costs and give you a peace of mind. Admin Remix also has a quick tool that'll help you calculate the cost. Implementing an automated asset management solution. Managing assets manually takes a lot of time, effort, and cost, and you might not get the same results as you get by using a asset tracking system. To optimize your asset management, consider using an automated management solution like Admin Remix. Improve availability to plan growth. Track assets as soon as they come into the company. Your number one priority is to make sure that every asset gets tagged before it leaves your hands. Any new asset should get its own unique asset tracking number. This has to be different from a serial number because serial numbers on one device may be very similar or may be the same serial number on a completely different device. So if you're using the same serial number as your asset number, then you may have some complications later down the line. So make sure that every asset that you get gets its own asset tag or asset number. Your business is going to have many assets that are very valuable to you, and implementing a flexible asset tracking system is going to be something that's going to streamline your operations and ensure that it retains the value of your company. Admin Remix would love to be a part of that. So if you have any questions, please reach out to someone at Admin Remix and we'll be happy to help. Have a great day.